Hey, what's up? I'm Ryan, Maker238. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're not really building anything, we're making something look pretty cool. I have built this treasure chest for the music teacher locally here at the school. He contacted my wife. He said, hey, I need a treasure chest for the kids. They can put little treasures in. And so I said, sure thing, man. So I made this up off camera. It's all out of pine. I got some supports on the lid here. And then we got some pretty cool feet that I ordered off of Amazon. And it's aged brass. It says it's solid brass. I think that it probably is. But the only hinges that I have here is these nice shiny ones that I got at, I don't know where I got them. I got a bunch of them for pretty cheap. But they're nice and shiny. And I don't want them to look like that. I want them aged a little bit. It's a little chilly in the shop this morning. I kind of like it. I'm kind of wanting that look. So I did a little bloop 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 on the internet, the YouTubes, and I found that it's extremely easy to age brass. And so that's what we're going to do today. First step, we're going to need some acetone. This stuff's pretty good to have in the shop. Cleaning up stuff, wiping off stuff, thinning down stuff. It's good to have. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some acetone and we're going to put it in a mason jar. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Not a lot. We get that. We're going to go ahead and put everything that we're going to try to age into that. Because what that's going to do is it's going to clean off any varnish, any protective coating that they might have put on at the factory. I got my little stir stick. This is what was laying on the ground. But what that does is it just cleans it up, and it's going to get anything that was put on there from the factory off and get it nice and clean, ready for us to age. I don't know about that long. I don't know. It's my first time doing this. All I did was watch a couple of YouTube videos. Sure. So I will go and clean these up, and we're gonna dry them off, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, I snuck into the kitchen, and I robbed that from the old drawer. No, I had it in the shop for a while. These things are good to have, you know, for stuff like this. All I'm doing and get all those out. I said I was gonna do this off camera. I just wanted to show. I wanted to show how I did it, because you can't get a magnet on brass. And we'll dry it, and yeah, let's do that. I might move the camera around. What do you think? Is everybody having a good day? I'm having an awesome day. It's a Sunday morning. It's chilly outside. Life's good. You know, I get to make cool stuff like this for the school. I love anything that interacts with kids. You know, that just makes me feel happy. I like making people feel happy. I'll probably save on that acetone, to be honest with you. We'll get this nice and dried off. The acetone dries pretty fast. So once you get the big globs? Once you get most of it off, it kind of air dries. And then we'll put that one to the side. This is our other brand new mason jar. Those are extremely old. Yeah, that actually did. You can kind of feel that there was a little bit of a coating. It's not near as shiny now. You see that? That kind of stuff. So, now that we got that off, yas. Alright, set that to the side. And then what you're going to need is just some distilled vinegar and some salt. I'm using a clear container. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Yes, I do. I'm using this clear mason jar. You want an airtight container because you want all that stuff to be contained in there. You're making like its own little biosphere down in there. Everything needs to be contained so that way all the oxidation and stuff happens beautifully under the roof of our container. They say just a little bit of vinegar. Is that too much? Let's pour a little bit out. Because you want some of it to touch the air. Some of the pieces that you're aging, you want the air to touch them because that's what's going to give you your oxidation. I've got just a little bit of layer in there, and then how much salt? I don't know, about that much. It's stinky. Smells like vinegar. I don't know. Is that good? Give it the old stir. And this stuff takes 6 hours for it to happen. And they say for best results, give it a little shake every now and then. So y'all are gonna see there was crazy amounts of coating on this stuff. You just would not think. That's what we look like before. Nice and shiny. There's the back. You can't see that. You can't see it. GoPro. All right, let's put it in there. Is it instantaneous? Some more of that? What's happening? What are you doing? What do I see? All right. 6 hours. And then shake it up every 30 minutes. Might as well. What time is it? It's about 9 o'clock. What was that? 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. Something like 2, 3 o'clock we'll come back. And I'm thinking what they're saying is they just you want certain sections of the pieces to kind of get above and start oxidizing. 6 hours. What's that gonna be for y'all? 6 hours will pass in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. It's not looking too good. It's been an hour. 2 hours total, and they look about the same as they started. Is this gonna be a failed video? I hope not. I'd like to try to send that to school Monday. That's tomorrow. Well, we'll let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit for like 4 hours this time. I'm not gonna take the top off. I'm gonna keep everything contained. Let it do its thing. We'll come back. I hope it works. Well, here it is, 328. Just took them out of the mason jar. Already just washed them off. And that's what you get. That's a fail, if you ask me. I mean, a little bit, but let me show you what we're working with over here. I put the old maker touch on it, and I got a little creative. I like that better. What you think? Because you see what we're doing here? Now, let me show you how I got that. Simple setup. Just got me some water. Got me a brick here. It's actually a foundry brick. I laid it down flat. Propane torch. These are really good to have for starting fires, heating stuff up, hot glue. It's a must-have in a shop, I would say. Random orbital sander. Good razor knife. And get you a torch. And see, you can kind of play with it. I want y'all to really see how we immediately changed color. I can get you a quick shaking. And just kind of play with it, heat it up. And then what you can do, it is a plastic container, it's not going to melt through. See? But if we want to enrich that a little bit, see how it's changing already? Let's do it one more time. I've done some of these 3 times. Each time you'll get a different result. I mean, you just got to play with it. It's almost giving it like an aged coppery look. Ooh, I got some blue on that one. Bring the thunder. Yeah. We done with that. Ooh. Scooby-Dooby-Doo man, yeah. That's gonna do it. So, you know, and as I'm making this video, I went on Amazon. I realize y'all shake a little bit sometimes. I went on Amazon and they actually sell brass ager. It's like $9. So I think I'm gonna shoot a couple of those my way. Because the salt and vinegar doesn't work. I mean, you let me know if y'all have ever done anything where you gotta do the salt and the vinegar and you've aged something and it works. Very curious, maybe over time. I could see the screws, they aged a little bit. They're not shiny anymore. I could probably heat those up. I'm scared too, those are small. I'm gonna get this thing put together, so can you say, I'm gonna get this thing put together so that way y'all can see what it looks like. You know, that way if the kids, you know, that use it ever wanna see me do this part, here it is. You know, and I wanted to show off, and hopefully I was gonna try to learn a new skill, you know, of aging the brass that way. Didn't work. So, all right, I'm gonna get thrown together. We'll come back, just shorter video, you know. You never know. All right, let's come back. I wanted to show off how I bend my handles. I've done this a couple of times. It's nothing new. I'm showing in case one of you haven't seen it. You take you a big old vise, take you something round. I'd like to have something better than this hammer, but you put your hammer in the center. Put that, whatever you're bending, in the middle. I'm just using these big bolts because I have them. Put those on either side. Line you up, make sure you're centered. Make sure that your flat pieces are upright. Kind of do something. Final adjustment while it's still got some slack on it. And then I don't have my little cheater bar over here. And then you just match it up. It's actually a little bit too much. Oh, man, I wish I had somebody filming for me every now and then. Oh. You're spot on. If you have one that's a little bit too much, just take it with a rubber mallet Just a tap. Then you don't want to move copper too much because it will break on you. What it does is when you move it, you're moving around the copper molecules, and you're work hardening. You can work harden copper just about anything. Like take a paper clip, bend it back and forth, you'll feel it heating up. That's it. There's little molecules inside rubbing back and forth one another, and you're changing its makeup. Yeah, we'll slide those on the side of it. Hopefully it's not too big. And we'll come back this time for real. Come back when it's 100% done. I promise. All right, told you. Come back when we're done. I think it's a slick little treasure chest. It's got 4 hinges on the back. It's got some feet. It's got a little lid. It's got some copper handles. You open it up. That way that thing won't floppity-woppity back. Just took a bit of rope and 2 eyelets. I didn't record myself putting this thing together. If you're interested and you want to see how this thing's made, or you want to see me make it, comment below. Bleep, bloop, bloop. I think that'd be neat. I want to make another one or 2, but I want to make one and send it to the Artisan Pirate. He's another YouTuber. He's a pirate. Cool as that. Might as well. He needs something like that. He needs a good treasure chest. But this is a treasure chest for the music class at my kid's school. So I think it's going to look pretty cool. Yeah. So we're done. So if you want to see this be made, let me know, and I'll make another one. I'd like to make a rainbow version for the house. I think that'd be cool. It was all made out of 1 stick of that lumber or whatever, but I would say the salt and the vinegar maybe over time will work, but for the time that I had, it did not work. So if you've gotten that to work, let me know. Until then, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Again, all the comments, I eat them up. Hit the thumbs up, all that great. So till we meet again, 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 Peace.